Let's do an Etsy dropshipping store review. So this store has 9 orders. Someone's put it in the chat. So this store right here. Okay, first things first. Logo is shit. It's too small. I can't see it. Okay, I'm going to have to zoom in 500% to even have a little look, right? Utter shit. You need to make it bigger, okay? First things first. Banner, add one, right? Chuck a little mini banner on there. Make one on Canva. Make it similar to your logo. Easy, done. You know? 5-star reviews, good, right? I saw you got 1 review. It's okay. 9 orders, it's all right. Okay, we're going to take a quick look in those in a second. But down here, there's where is the About Us, right? Where is the About Us? Let's come have a look at the best store on the Etsy platform, right? Bro, look at this, right? Frequently asked questions, right? They put all this shit on here, you know? They put all this stuff, Kate, this kind of stuff, right? They put all this stuff on here. They put this, look at this, all beautiful stuff. My story, blah, blah, blah. Who gives a fuck, right? No one is, I guarantee no one's ever read this last line right here. No one's ever read it, right? Meaningful jewelry, blah, blah, blah. It's total bollocks. But you need to add a little bit of bollocks to your store. That's the number one thing, okay? So that's the first thing that I would do. Fill out your store more. Add a little bit of info to it. Fill it out. So if someone looks at it, it's just going to look more legitimate, okay? Like if someone clicks on this, it just looks whack, okay? That's the first things first, okay? Second thing, again, I'm not going to recommend you do fake reviews. Obviously, this is a fucking fake review. I'm not going to recommend you do that, but you've already done it, so we're already in the boat. So that's okay. You don't normally need to do fake reviews, to be honest, is the real reason. But let's take a quick look at your products, okay? So first thing that I'm going to say is, all right, I should have a quick look. So 4 products here. You sold 9 orders, right? So 2 of them. Okay, wait. What? Wait. Okay, I'm being retarded. You've sold several actual real things. 2 of them are fake orders, right? To get reviews. So you're selling this tungsten ring. Okay, first things first. You're targeting men. This is a male-heavy product, right? Really, I'm not going to recommend, and even that's kind of male, I would say. Really, I'm not going to recommend to focus on male. It's about I think it's 90% of users on Etsy are females. It is just normally better to focus on females. I'm just generally going to say focus on females. It's a better market. They spend more money. That's why they're great. So I'd say that's not really the best. I'd also say your store doesn't really match, right? Like your listings don't really make sense, doesn't really match. It's not that big of a problem because you only have 13 listings. Your store's very, very new. But I would try and dial it in more and more to the products that are working, or try and stick to a bit of a niche, like a little bit, right? Not the biggest problem in the world right now, but I would try it a little bit more. It does somewhat make sense. I know the thinking behind it, but I would try and dial it in a little bit more. Okay, that's the first thing I'm going to say. I would also say, let's have a quick look. So I like this photo's good. I would say obviously 4 photos is not ideal. You want a couple more. Shipping time is potentially a little bit ambitious, unless you have bulk stock. Bro, what's going on with your description, man? You need bigger descriptions. So when someone's purchasing something on Etsy, they are going to be looking for the dimensions. They're going to be looking for the particular details of the item, the material, stuff like this, right? And people need it in a clear way and easily be able to understand it. How big is this, right? Like, let's say I wanted to buy this, right? Hypothetical situation. Again, I don't want to come across as mean or anything like this, right? You're learning. It's a new store, right? But you got to think about it. Put yourself in the buyer's mind. How would the buyer look at this? Okay, if I'm a girl, right, I want to put on some earrings. What are some things that I might want to know about? Okay, so potentially maybe if they're heavy or light, I don't think that's necessarily needed, but potentially the weight would be kind of useful. But dimensions, right? The size. How big is this? We have no idea how big these earrings are for 2 reasons. You haven't put dimensions in the description, but also you have no picture of someone wearing the earrings. Okay, I understand that may not have been possible to get, but you really do want one of them. You do really want. And if you don't have one of them, you want to show the dimensions, okay? So the best thing is to put the dimensions in the description, okay? Make it super fucking clear what size, but also put them on one of these pictures. Maybe like this picture, put this picture last and draw a black line there and put 2 centimeters, you know? And draw a line there and say how big this is, this kind of thing, you know? You want to make it so fucking clear the size of the earrings, because that is a big question, you know. If we take a look at, again, the biggest store by orders on the Etsy platform, Caitlin Minimalist, absolutely beautiful store. I love you, Caitlin, shout out. Then you are going to take a look at the description and you're going to see that they're putting the material right there. Dimensions depend on your choice, right? So you're choosing the length of the thing right here and blah, blah, blah. You know, this kind of thing. You got to think about this kind of stuff. Yeah. So that's what I'd say. You need to improve your descriptions. Maybe it's just, let's have a little look. Yeah, it's not just like even. What? I would say like you can make this a bit clearer. I mean, I get it. It's the special product, right? Let's have a little look. What's the other one you've sold? I mean, did you do dimensions for this? I mean, yeah, it's ring size, isn't it? I'd potentially put like a size guide on here. That's one thing I like to do for rings is like put a size guide as the last one to show people how to measure their ring, and also like size guides, because I think there's US sizing, there's like UK, or there's like EU sizing or something like this as well. Yeah, I don't think this is necessarily bad, but like you just want to make it easier, right? You want to make it easier for someone to purchase. I'd say those are the main things. List more products, run ads, standard shit like that. Does that make sense? Does that help you?